Hi guys, so it's Kelly again. Um, as some of you know, I had my anatomy scan this morning. I'm exactly 20 weeks and 1 day. Uh, I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll start off from like how my ultrasound went. My appointment was at 8:30 this morning. We were, of course, highly anticipating it. We were very excited. And I actually was scheduled for this last week, but because my husband couldn't be there, and this was, our last anatomy, gender scan and last, scan for the pregnancy, we wanted to make sure he was there. So we rescheduled it for today. And honestly, I am really proud of myself because I am a super impatient person. And I really was okay, waiting. It didn't, felt like time went by, just a normal speed. And yeah, it kind of helped that I didn't really care what we were having. I was very excited to either have a boy or a girl because I have both, and they're just both so wonderful, But after we picked out names, oh my gosh, I loved the girl's name so much that it just set me over the top. So I really wanted a girl. I was very ambivalent last night and this morning when I woke up. Like I said, if you saw the video before this, I woke up like at 45 minutes before my alarm went off just because like my body just woke me up. I was really nervous because A, this is my last gender scan I will ever have of my life, and B, it's like changes everything once you know if it's a girl or boy. You can start thinking about the future. I can start thinking about, my other two kids being older siblings to this little one, and it's just crazy. It changes the whole family dynamic. Um, Also, it was just kind of like I didn't want to be disappointed in any type of way this time. Like with Wyatt, we really wanted a boy. We really wanted a boy, and of course, we got a boy. My husband is one of three boys, so I just like, yeah, I don't know. I knew we were gonna have a boy. We wanted a boy. We got a boy. This time around, I knew we were having a boy. Like I knew we were having a boy. I could just feel that we were having a boy. Um, that's what's really prominent in his side of the family. So, which if you didn't know, the sperm is actually what decides if it's a boy or a girl. It has nothing to do with you or your eggs. So, yeah. So, I didn't want to go in there, and I just was so scared that I was going to just feel some type of disappointment, and I didn't want that to be my last memory of getting a gender scan, was being disappointed of what if it was a boy or a girl. So, yeah. So I really had to clear my head before the scan started because I wanted to be in a good mindset. And so I was very excited for either one, very excited. Um, Everything went well. I have a really close relationship to my ultrasound tech. She was worked with my mom for, gosh, so long. I mean, ever since we moved here when I was like 8. She actually was the person who did my daughter's first ultrasound, so she's been the first person to see both of my children. So it was kind of a nice, ending to a sweet, journey that she got to see this one for the first time too. Um, as you know, well, if you follow me or have been following me for a while, I used to, with my son, she needed somebody to be able to scan on a every other week basis, and then every week basis after that, after the second trimester. And since this was a pregnancy following a miscarriage, I was like, yeah, I'll totally do it. So I got to see my son every other week for the whole pregnancy, except for the end of the week I started seeing him every week. So it's pretty amazing. We have all the pictures. I got to see every single thing. So it's kind of odd to go in there today for my third scan of this pregnancy and like not know what this baby was going to look like at all, like at all. So it was really exciting. um Everything went well. The baby is just like perfect. It's perfect. It is measuring exactly on target. I was measuring 5 days ahead the last two ultrasounds, but it's measuring exactly where it's supposed to be. It's a normal sized baby, which is why I look so large, because I'm petite and it's a normal sized baby. My son was 7'7", almost 8 pounds. So this one, if I go full term, will be bigger. Um, it I mean, everything looked great. My OBGYN and my ultrasound tech were just everything looked great. So I have a few pictures. This is the profile. Look how chubby that baby is. Isn't like just, oh my gosh. It's so, I couldn't believe how chubby it was. This is what, okay, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see this, but this is what it looked like at 13 weeks. So I'm 20 weeks in one day. So this is 13 weeks. Look how skinny it is. And then look at this picture. Like, does that not look like a chubby baby to you? Like, I'm blown away. Like, it looked, well, I did start tearing up. It looks like a cute little chubby baby. She even said, she's like, that's a chubby baby, and that's fine by me. Like, I don't care. I love chubby babies. Um, but this is actually a 4D, so it's real time. So we got to watch it kick around. It was so active, as always, straight in the morning. You can see its shoulder, its arm right there. So that was 4D. That was real time. This is 3D. It was, just, oh my gosh, doesn't it just look like a baby? There's its left hand, and then its right arm is above it, so it's cute. And then this is another one in 3D. It moved right when she started it, stinking baby. But just, oh, I'm in love. If I wasn't already, like, oh, I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm so happy right now. I mean, there's nothing like hearing that your baby is perfect. It is a huge relief. I'm feeling just amazing. My appointment was very uneventful afterward with my OB because it was just kind of like, I don't know, nothing's going on, so I didn't really have any concerns to share with her. My ultrasound tech did do an vaginal scan as well as the abdominal because I have a tilted uterus, so she had to measure my cervix to make sure it wasn't, because I've been having so many contractions. She wanted to make sure that it wasn't thinning. It was perfect. It was over 2.5. It was like 3 point something, so I'm good there. Uh, and my contractions are completely normal. She's not surprised whatsoever that I have them when the wind blows or I fart. Like, they're just like so like there, which is fine. Like, they're not painful, and I'm just, as long as I know the baby's okay, I don't care what I go through. Um, and yeah, I mean, I weigh 116 pounds, which I started this pregnancy at 107. So in the past month in the past month, I've gained about 8 pounds. So, well, no, I was 111 or I was 110 or 111. So I've gained 5 pounds roughly. So that's fine by me. I don't care. I've been working out. I don't think my face has gotten that chubby. So yeah. One thing that we did talk about at the during my OB appointment was that I want to get a tubal after this baby's born, and so I have until 32 weeks to sign a paper that says that if I have, for some reason, emergency C-section, they can go ahead and time the knots. So we talked about that a little bit more. We talked about maybe my husband getting a vasectomy, and weighed the pros and cons and just all of that junk. So there's that for me and my husband to think about. But anyways, so yeah, you're probably all wondering what the baby is. I'm shocked that I actually haven't slipped and actually said it. But I'm just going to show you the picture real quick because there's just like no denying what this stinking baby is. So first off, I was really pissed because we got in there and I just had this feeling, I don't know why, I had this feeling that this kid was not going to behave and we weren't going to be able to see what it was. Like, I knew, I could just feel it in the bottom of my heart that that's what was going to happen. Sure enough, we got in there and like every single time she moved the stick over the baby's bum, which was sitting on my bladder, its head is located right under my navel right now, it just moved. Like, it just kept moving, or the umbilical cord would get in the way. So all I kept seeing was penis, and at my 13-week scan all I kept seeing was penis. And so I was just like, I'm having another boy, and it just wouldn't behave. And she's like, well, I can't tell you for sure. Like, I can 85% tell you what I think it is. So here we're sitting here just really frustrated. She went ahead and did all the other measurements. My baby is measuring crown to rump 10 inches. So add on, another few inches for its feet, and it's like long. It's like 12 inches. So it's like a foot long, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I was just like, oh my God, if I leave here not knowing what this baby is, like, that would just be my luck. Like, that would just be my luck. So she did a scan, and then she finally got it in a, good position. But again, she was like, I can't tell you for sure what that is. So she switched it real quick to 4D, or to 3, yeah, wait, what is this? To 4D, to real time. I'd say that looks pretty smooth, don't you? um, it looks like a real baby. There is the belly button, which you can see because of the way the wand was angled, and because it was her, the wavelengths or whatever she was doing, frequency was higher, so it went through the umbilical cord, so you can see where the umbilical cord actually attaches. Obviously, those are the feet, and there is my baby's lack of junk. She is a girl. And I am so excited. Like, I have never, I I'm so excited. Like, as much as I didn't care, I really didn't. I would have been just excited to have a boy. I started crying. I was just so happy. Like, I'm just so happy. Like, I can use the perfect name, which we're not telling you guys, like I said. And it's just like a sweet, sweet ending to all of this. Like, one thing that I didn't want to walk away from was the unknown, because if you know me, I have a lot of unknowns in my life, and I didn't want to like have my last baby and still wonder, like, I wonder what a little girl would have looked like between me and my husband. So after we found out it was a girl, I was like, oh, John, I'm sorry. And he was just like, I wanted a girl. I didn't care. I wanted a girl. So we're just all around, the whole family. Well, Wyatt doesn't really care, but the whole family is just so excited. My daughter is so excited. She gets a little sister. Um, I'm excited because I get to work on the room now and get rid of all of Wyatt's old clothes. So if any of you are pregnant with a little boy and due in the summer, I have a lot of clothes that would be more than happy to get to you somehow. But I'm just like, I'm just elated. Like, it just fits so perfectly, and I'm just so happy. Um, the funny thing is that my ultrasound tech actually had an inkling at my 13 week that it was a girl. I saw a wiener. I don't know. Maybe I'm definitely not shouldn't be a sonogram person or whatever, because yeah, I'd miscall those things all the time, because I seriously thought I saw a teeny weeny, but it was not such a thing. It was apparently something else. But she had an inkling at my 13-week scan that it was a boy, or that it was a girl, and she had told my mom. So then I walk into my mom's office, and she's excited. This makes the 5th grandbaby for her. I just had a new niece born, and Wyatt will be the only grandson for a while. But we walked into her office, and she'd already had pink booties that she started 4 weeks or over a month ago, after my last scan, when my ultrasound tech said, Amy, I think it might be a girl. I'm pretty positive it's a girl. So she kept that a secret from me, which I'm proud of her, because she's not usually good at that. So yes, I'm very excited. Like, oh my God, I'm trying not to cry, because I've cried too much this week, but this is a happy cry. Like, I'm so excited. So thank you all. I will probably announce this with a cute picture that I put together on my Facebook first. So whoever is following Facebook will probably know before this video actually uploads, because it takes forever. But yeah, that's my scam. That's the story. We're having a little baby girl due October 30th. So I'm super stoked. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm like all giddy. So yeah, thanks for everyone for being patient. I actually am telling you guys before I'm actually telling my real Facebook friends, like in my real life, only because like you guys seem to care more, and I care more about like telling you guys for some reason. So yay! Oh, make sure, if you haven't already, the Belly SkinCare giveaway, an $80 value, starts today. So if you haven't already, you can either go to the link. I'll leave a link both to the WordPress website to enter. It's got the rules and restrictions there, and I'll also leave a link to the YouTube video that you can use to enter on there as well. Only rules are is you just have to either be, well, I just go to one of those places to see the rules. But that does start today. It will end strictly at midnight of Wednesday. So like right as when Tuesday turns to Wednesday, that's when it ends. I will be selecting a winner and announcing that on Wednesday, and then I will be sending your information once you get it back to me to Belli SkinCare, and they will send you your prizes, which they are amazing. If you watched my review or read my review, like I love them. I love them. I'm so excited for one of you to experience them. Again, an $80 value, like you can't, oh my gosh, can't beat that. Although you do become addicted. I want to buy their whole store now. So, anyways, there's my baby for you. Isn't she just, I mean, that's a crotch picture, but like, oh God. She's just like a chubby little wubby, like, oh, isn't she just adorable? You don't have to lie. It's okay. But I just think, oh my gosh. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys all later. I really appreciate it, and I will try to like cut back on all my videos and like bombarding your feeds and stuff because like I've been so obnoxious this week. But next week all I have is my weekly question and answer video, which will actually be short. I'm making sure it's short this time, like 4 minutes short, and then my 21-week update. So, and probably some baby buys because you know I'm gonna go shopping this weekend. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, and thanks again as always.